I'm Bethany Aston. I work as a senior PR executive at Team 17's.
Fantastic stuff. Now, you've just shown me Worms Revolution Extreme. It's very exciting. A good new evolution for the series. I guess one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about was Team 17's become known really as a Worms factory, I suppose. Obviously, you're doing stuff like Super Frog, and there's been bits and pieces, kind of experiments, left, right, and centre, and I think really interesting experiments. But generally, you are seen as the guys who make Worms. So, I guess my first question is that a deliberate move forward? Is that something that the company is excited about being? Being the company that puts out that one product, or is known as being the company that puts out one product?
I think we are really known for Worms, and we're really lucky to keep going with that stuff because we've got a really strong fan base. And I think with Worms, the formula is so strong and so well defined, but recently we've been kind of improving on that in small tweak ways, Worms 3, like the playing cards, are really strategic things that enhance that element. But obviously, we redid Alien Breed, and then obviously Super Frog as well, and as soon as we did that, it kind of opened up conversations of what else we can bring back, because we've got quite a rich back catalogue of Team 17 as well. So there's those we can look into, and I don't know how many people know, we mentioned it a few times but not much. We do quarterly game jams, so everyone kind of dams tools and spends 2 days just getting to new concepts and ideas. So we do play around with different stuff.
Yeah, so I guess I'm being a little bit delicate about the whole thing, because I don't want to come across as saying Team 17's only making Worms, because it's clearly you are taking these heritage licenses and you are bringing them forward. I think Alien Breed is I think it's a good dual stick shooter. I think the work that you've been doing on Super Frog, bringing that up to speed, I think has been really commendable. What I feel is why is that focus there? Is it easier to monetize a community that you already have than kind of go off and make a new IP and try to build another community somewhere else? Or do you find your communities merge? Are Super Frog fans the same people who are Worms fans?
We get quite a few different ones, really. With Worms as well, obviously we do quite a few different Worms titles, but we're trying to do the best Worms game for each platform possible. We've done a PC one earlier this year, which features Steam Workshop integration, loads of cool PC features. But then with Worms 3, it was 3 years since we actually did a Worms game on iPhone. So even though we seem like we're doing Worms games a lot, there was a big gap there. And it was the first one that was designed entirely for mobile. We did a lot of tweaking in the front end to make it more user-friendly, more mobile feeling.
So is it about bringing the same experience to different platforms? We always hear about, when you're making a mobile game, you have to make a mobile game. Like a Cut the Rope is designed for mobile. It doesn't really work on anything else. But you taking a different approach to that. We've got this brand, and we can put it on a different platform, and this is how.
I think about making the best version, not necessarily a different version, but the best version possible for each platform possible. And bringing Worms to different audiences, because different ways and everything as well. So dipping back, as I say, you've gone back into the archives and been quite liberal with those, and I think actually that's a very positive thing to do, and certainly there's been enough call for those sorts of games. You touched earlier on games jams. How about new IP? Is developing brand new IP? Is that something that you're keen to do, or is it that games jams provide you new ways of implementing new mechanics in old titles? There's definitely we are looking and exploring these new ideas. We've gotten some really good ideas that come from these game jams as well, so that's something that we can potentially explore. But that's probably something I care about a bit more in the future.
Right.